So if you guys want to see the matching floor mats, definitely stay tuned for probably the next video, hopefully. So that way you guys can go ahead and see them close to each other. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. So we have the amazing wide-body S550 over here, which is one of the most questionable builds I currently own. But we're gonna go ahead and actually be throwing in some custom interior floor mats. If you guys didn't miss it, we did throw in the actual seat covers, which obviously look amazing, as you guys can go ahead and see. I was very, very happy and surprised on the quality of this. And I did mention the next time we're gonna go ahead and throw the actual floor mats, and you go ahead and see we do have them right here. And again, quality, not disappointed at all. Let's go ahead and actually pull this out of the bag. So obviously I'm gonna go ahead and say the one with the extra padding is gonna go ahead and be the driver's side. To start off, we'll go ahead and actually attack the passenger side first. And again, this is actually, the strip goes to the back, which they also do have the back set. However, we're just gonna go ahead and be working with the front set today. Let's go ahead and pop this one out. Right, and we can actually pull the whole thing out, so that way we can actually vacuum underneath and get these extra leaves, which I have no idea how they actually got there. Go back to the quality. This thing is very, very nice. I'm just gonna flip it over and you can kind of hear it. It definitely does feel like it's very nice. And also there's these hooks right here that allow it to hook onto the actual plastic in there. Luckily, the passenger side was actually fairly clean. So we're gonna go ahead and actually start sliding this thing in. Makes it a lot easier to just back up the seat as much as it can go. So I don't wanna say they're like folding lines, but you go ahead and see literally where it kind of drops down. That's pretty much where it goes up to. And just this extra piece that you can just slide in through here will basically go, should fit fairly perfect. I just have to pull it up a little bit more. And just like that, now we could actually wedge it in there a little bit more. So this corner is already starting to look good. Start working over here. And you do have options. You can leave it like this if this is how you want to run it. You can slide the hooks underneath, or you can actually start to pull the plastic back and start to fit this underneath. And if you really want to go above and beyond, you can start to remove the plastic pieces, so that way you can just like wipe them down, and then when you can place it on top, which will then actually put some pressure on the floor mat itself and basically make it look like all one unity. So to actually show you guys your options, again, this has like a little fin here that you can pretty much just do that, and this isn't going anywhere. So you can leave it like that and show that, or you can actually tuck it underneath. So I definitely don't have a problem with either or. I think both look good. I think it's just whatever you want to do at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I did tuck it underneath like I said. So you go ahead and see this side. Now I'm actually going to start working on the other side. But damn, this definitely looks insane. And I am super, super happy and in love with it. Let's go ahead and get that driver's side. So let's go ahead and start sliding this driver's side over here. And same thing, just want to have the seat backed up. Actually have a tag here. Just going to rip that one off. Well, that's gone forever. So actually seeing it down here, this actually will cover the footrest here. So let's go ahead and start to slide this in further down. So same thing, this side actually does have the fins as well. Right there, so that way you can start to slide them underneath. So just to match, took off this side right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start to see if we can wiggle this a little bit underneath without having to pull it off like the other side. Okay, there we go. Not too bad at all. I can just clip it, which leads to start clipping this piece back in up here. There we go, nice and easy. And the last thing to do is to just slide in again these wedges over here, which this is honestly the easiest part. So all you gotta do is wedge it in there. But again, it's entirely up to you on what you want to do, but this is pretty much how I did it. And I gotta say, I'm very, very happy with the end result here. And coming back on this side, sheesh. This is definitely a combination of products I would not mind running on all my vehicles. Super, super happy that we were able to equip the bag boosted wide body 18 GT with all this. And now with all that tidied up, I definitely think the interior looks really, really good. Very happy we were able to spice it up this year. So a huge shout out to Kustom Interior, because they're the ones who actually make the product. Definitely go ahead and pick yourself up some if you're definitely interested. And that's gonna go ahead and be the end of this part of the video. So just like the seat covers, I definitely wanted to wait a few weeks before I actually uploaded the video and gave you guys my honest review. However, it's been a few weeks, and with the seat covers and with the floor mats, I'm very, very happy. And again, I could confidently recommend them at this point. And as you guys saw me actually struggling to vacuum up the carpet, you guys already know, you guys actually have to go over that thing like 10 times. Just because there's always little dirt that bounces out of the carpet. So I will say one of the biggest plus about actually putting in the floor mats is it makes it a lot easier to clean. So because it actually has a design, it's very easy to just vacuum it up as far as like all those crevices and then just wiping it down afterwards. So not only does it look good, but it's actually practical because it makes the cleaning process a lot easier and a lot smoother. At the same time, if you're actually planning on as far as resale value or if you're leasing or anything like that, it also does protect the interior a lot more than just any other floor mat would. So again, huge shout out to Kustom Interiors because they made an excellent product. And if you do want to see a little bit more information on the seat covers and watch the video on that one, definitely go check that out. Again, very, very happy with both products overall. And given the Q50 update, we are actually still missing the wheel. Still waiting on the insurance ultimately to basically that way we can actually get a new one. I'm still running the actual stock Shelby wheels on here. So again, definitely stay tuned. I definitely want to get this back on the road or trade it in or sell it. Stay tuned for that. We'll definitely decide that part. And as you guys can go ahead and see, there is no Dark Horse still. And that is because the Dark Horse is currently at Unleashed Motorsports getting some work done. So definitely stay tuned for those videos because I am going to be super, super excited to actually make those videos and just make content all around that Dark Horse. And as far as the Cobra is concerned, it is going to go ahead and get an entire makeover, so stay tuned because this thing is going to look insane. We are currently just waiting on a lot of parts for this thing, and it's going to go ahead and be a lot of appearance stuff. However, I'm going to be very, very happy to drive this thing just because it's going to have an entire new look to it. As far as performance, it already has a Kenny Bell on it and on a E85, so really doesn't need too much more because it is already really, really fun to drive. And these taillights have definitely given out some L's to some other people already. So again, as long as it's really fun to drive and it's going to go ahead and look really good, I'm very, very happy. And last but not least, the Shelby GT500 is actually tucked away with no problems at all. I just take that out every other weekend. Very, very fun car to drive. So with all that being said, that's going to go ahead and be the end of this video. Again, if you guys want to pick up some custom interior, go ahead and click the links in the description. So that way you guys can go ahead and check out the floor mats and the seat covers. And again, don't forget to check out the full video for the seat covers. But I definitely appreciate you guys. Go ahead and like the video if you haven't. It does help out a lot. And I'll go ahead and catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.
So